I want to talk about what's been on my mind for a while now, or the reason why I haven't been making videos lately. I just been thinking about so much, and I think about all these people out there that encourage people, that try to lift them up and everything. If they're going through bad times in life, they would try to encourage people to do this and do that, and to wait for this and wait for that. All these encouragements, all these people that talk positively to people. Basically, like this type of stuff is not really doing anything. I realize talking to people is not really working. You can talk about anything. You can talk about something positive, no matter how many times. And people will listen to you, of course. They will agree with you, of course. But later on, the same things happen. They do the same thing. It's not really changing a person. They just listening to you, but there is no action done when they're listening to you. There is no action taken. They just listen to you, what you're saying, because it makes sense or whatever, or it sounds good to them. But other than that, it's not changing anything. People are still doing the same stuff every day. This has been going on for hundreds of thousands of years. People have been encouraged by other people to do something and to do this and to do that, to change the world. You want to be in a better place and all this stuff. We need to come together, all this stuff. But no matter how many times we talk about it, what I realize is that it's not working. No matter what we say, as far as positively speaking, it is not working. People are still doing the same stuff every day. And I realize I'm wasting my time talking. I'm wasting my breath to you people. I'm wasting my energy to you people. I realize this. You see, I can't force any one of you to change. I spread the truth because I love you all, and I want y'all to see things that you don't normally would see. The things that I see, I'm spreading it to you so you can see these things and try to wake up. But it seems like it's not working. It never will work, to be honest with you. We can keep talking about this stuff, but if no one takes action, nothing will never change. Never. No matter how many times I talk about this to you people, no matter what I bring up to you, no matter what I know and you don't know and I bring it up to you for you to know, nothing is never going to change. No action has been taken since encouragement has been coming out to people on YouTube and everything. People just encouraging people, Just like with these pastors and everything, these churches, the Bible, for instance, tells you how you're supposed to live your life and all this stuff, but people ain't living by the Bible. They still, they go to church and then they go home and do the same stuff they done thousands of times before in their lifetime. They're not changing. No matter what you bring to people, they're not going to change until some type of action happens. Until some type of action happens, no one is going to change, period. So, as far as God, for instance, the people that believe in God and everything, people are going to still be the same until God shows up, which ain't going to never happen. Because I explained to you guys that we are gods ourselves. But people don't believe that, They still waiting for God, being encouraged to wait for Him, that He's going to save us. It's been spoken for thousands of years about that. And we're still here. People are dying that's been waiting. People are old in their 90s and 100s that's been waiting. They've been encouraged by these pastors at church too. And they've been waiting and still waiting, and nothing's happening. Nothing is not going to change until something happens. No matter what I speak about, I realize that it's not getting nowhere. You all are listening, of course, but what is this doing? What am I speaking about? Is like when I put stuff out there and y'all listen, what is this doing? It's not doing anything. It's not doing nothing. If you're not where I am, even though you're listening, you're not where I am. No one is trying to take action of what I speak of. They only listening to what I'm talking about. But they're not taking any action on what I speak about. You just be encouraged. But what about actually taking action to it? About what I speak about? I told you guys, we need to free ourselves. No one is doing anything about it. People are listening, but not taking no action. If there's no action taken, that means nothing will never change. Anybody can listen to you, but if you're not taking any action, nothing is never going to change. The earth is still going to be the same. Not the earth, but the people. It's still going to be the same until some action is taken. If I had to be the person to do it by myself, I would. But I don't have the resources. I don't have the money to do it. You see, I'm poor. I don't have the money to do these things that people in power has the money to do. Because the people that has the money, they're not going to do anything. While you're worshiping them as your God, they're not going to do nothing for you. Not even trying to do anything for you. I'm trying to free people from this mess. I'm trying to free people's minds, open their minds, see the truth. People always talk about they want to go to paradise and everything. It ain't going to never happen until we free ourselves. Until we fight this. Until we come together against the government, against who's ever over this earth, period. Nothing is never going to change. Everything is going to be the same. Generation after generation, even though it's the same generation. Because, like I said before, a generation means something new happening. Not the same shit, excuse my language, but something new happening is a new generation. This is the same generation because nothing new is happening. If anyone understands what I'm saying. I'm tired of this mess, man. I wake up to hell every day. I wake up miserable every day, knowing I gotta wake up to this mess. Knowing I gotta wake up to no love on this earth. You gotta buy a woman. Women worship money. And they don't love the man, they love the money. They love what the man can do for them, not the man themselves. There's too many games being played on this earth. It's too much suffering. It's too much pain. I'm sick of all of this. It's like I'm the only one that feel this way. Because I don't ever see anyone express themselves like this on social media. I never see anyone express themselves like this. Like I do. Because I mean this stuff, man. I really want to make a change. If I was rich, none of this stuff would be going on. There would be some type of change. If I were rich, you would see things happen. You would see what I'm doing. Everything that I spoke of, you would see me trying to do something. Other things that I speak about. But people out there speaking about this stuff ain't doing nothing about it. They only encouraging you. Trying to keep you up. giving you secrets on how to become rich like them. They're not helping you do anything. They're giving you false. They basically giving you a false false hope. They're giving you false hope. Like for instance, if somebody say they giving you energy, I'm giving you energy. You're not getting nothing from them. Anyone can do something like that, but you're not honestly getting anything from that person. Just like Infinite Waters, for instance, he does this. He would say peace, and he's giving you tons of good ass energy, and he would say take that, take that, take that, but you're not getting nothing. That's just mind games. It's mind games. But then he talks positively, the way I speak. He's wealthy. He has money. He's doing good. He's living the best life. He tells you that on his channel when he speaks to you, that he's living his best life. The reason he's living his best life is because he got money. That's why he's living his best life. That's just common sense. If he didn't have money, he would not be living his best life. He wouldn't be talking the way he's talking right now. He has a YouTube Gold Award. He always say that every time. It's a lot of people like him out there that ain't doing nothing, but they can talk their mouth off, but they ain't doing nothing, and they have the money to help, but not changing a goddamn thing. This is going to keep going on, and I'm sick and tired of living in a lie. I'm tired of living. You know, what my mind is, I blend in with you people. Y'all don't know this, even though I've been talking about this, but I blend in with you. Just because I blend in with you, pretending like I'm on your level don't mean I'm on your level. I just dumb myself down to your level, to everyone's level around me. That's what I do. But I still have the knowledge of the truth. But I dumb myself down to fit in, so I won't look like I'm that crazy person. Even though people still look at me as crazy, because I'm different, because I'm awake. But I blend in to make you think I'm like you. I do this stuff. I blend in to make you think I'm like you because you don't accept me for who I am. So I have to blend in with you. That's why I have no friends. I have no friends, and certain families come against me in somewhat because I'm different. My mind is open to the truth, and they will call me crazy when I speak the truth. The reason they come against my truth is because it hurts them, and the truth hurts. So they come against it, and they come against me because they don't want to believe all that bullcrap that I said in their minds. So they come against me. Religion has really separated people. For instance, somebody don't want to be with you because you're not a Christian. But if you look at what my mindset is, it's not about religion, it's about your mindset. What do you want? What do you want? This is your life. You're living for yourself. You're not living for someone else. That's like saying you're nothing. But what's the point of you existing if you're living for God? What's the point of your existence? You have no purpose if that's the case. That means you don't mean anything unless God is present. But you never even met God. You never even seen him. You only heard about him. You never seen him. Just like I tell people, would you have your child go through all the suffering and pain before you return to bring them home to you? They say no. Well, that's what your God is doing. Before he returns, he knows everything is going to happen before he returns in the second coming, which he ain't talking about this generation, But y'all believe that. He was talking to the disciples at the time. He wasn't talking to you. He was talking to his disciples at the time when he asked when he's going to come back. He explained everything they're supposed to go through before he came back. Why would he allow them to go through all that suffering before he returned? That's the type of God y'all worship. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Y'all say no to when I asked you that question as far as would you do that to your own child, but God has an excuse to do that? There is no excuse. Why haven't you met God yet? Think about it. Why haven't you met him yet? Maybe it's because you're God yourself. And they're lying to you. They don't want you to free yourself. They want you to wait. Be lazy. And fear this God, which is man. You're fearing man, not God. You're fearing man. That's who wrote the book. It was published in 1611 by white people. You have to understand these things, people. I love you all.